Welcome back. This is the Afterthe6 podcast. My name is Satchel Young, aka Young Satch. And my brother across the screen is Tyrone, aka Ty Crane. And we back with another episode. Now I'm pretty sure, as you guys know, our little disclaimer. It goes like this. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna talk our shit. So without further ado, let's tap in. Tyrone, you ready?
Yes, sir. Put me on the clock.
Yes, sir. Our first segment today is called Keep It a Bean. Shout out to Kobe Bean himself. His 24 seconds on the shot clock. Tyrone, you ready?
Yes, sir. Put me up there.
I bet. In 3, 2, 1, go.
TikTok has been nothing but a contingency to ruining all communities between, I'm talking women versus men, black people versus white people, gay people versus other gay people. In every community, TikTok provides false information that makes everybody involved hate each other. And I'm really glad that they're starting to ban it. I'm really happy about it.
2, 1.
It's a positive thing for the communities, all the communities.
Time. I'm gonna let you further explain before I tap in. Go ahead, do your thing.
Let me put it a little bit forward. The skits, man. The skits is all for clickbait. It's clickbait. When you see the skit of, this dude tries to buy shorty lunch and she not gonna take $30 for lunch. That's not real life. That's fugazi. It's for clickbait. It's for interaction. It's nonsense. It's TikTok. When you see, this dude runs past. When you see that, this woman sees this guy doing something. For example, the brick lady. TikTok. It's TikTok. All of this is engagement. TikTok just gives you a platform where everybody wants to seek clout, and the more that you want clout, the more dangerous that you're willing to go, and the more that you're willing to jeopardize. You can go ahead.
So I'm gonna fight back a little bit. I'm gonna tell you straight like this. TikTok is like that. Ain't no other way to put it.
Dude, that's not funny.
Now that's a fight, because you know why? Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. TikTok has as a lot of people, it's a joke, but it's real shit. It's so many different sides of TikTok, and I think it's just about what you watching. Now, sometimes you'll see some bullshit and you'll be like, what is this? And you'll be like, that's deceiving, or that's crazy, like wilding, or whatever. And you could just feel like, this ain't for me. Now, because of the algorithms and because of what you like and what you choose to follow or put on your page, you can manipulate it however you want to. That's why I respect TikTok. Now, granted, there's a lot of mess on TikTok, but it's all about what you watch, what you like, and what you follow. So it all depends. I mess with TikTok. TikTok and gave me a lot of game, a lot of information, and it's just about what you do with it. Now, everybody ain't gonna do the right thing with TikTok, but I know for my TikTok, man, I fuck with my TikTok.
I'm a super cynical person, so I believe that there's more stupid people than smart people. So, with that state of mind, do you really want to act where these stupid people could look at the information and not have no facts to support it and go, hey, yo, TikTok said it, so I believe it.
They're going to do that anyway, though. That's the only problem. They're going to do that anyway. Social media is different because you got to think about it.
All of that.
You got to think about it, dog. As soon as, because especially now, it don't matter if you're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it don't matter. As soon as you say something absurd and a lot of people are watching, man, if enough people see it, it don't matter what platform you're on, it's gonna go wild. And people gonna follow just because that's the natural thing.
I agree 1,000%.
Not, it's funny because they be like, it's funny, it has to be said to many young adults or young kids or whatever. Hey, don't be a follower. You don't never hear somebody be like, hey, you're a born leader. Nah, that's not what you preach. You're trying to explain that to them. But in reality, that's you. If it was that easy or if it was natural, you wouldn't have to say it. The reason we got to say it is because it's not natural. It's not everybody.
I agree.
It's more people who are going to follow than they are going to lead. And that's just what it is.
I agree 1,000%. And I want to dead everything that discourages leaders. I feel like TikTok don't encourage leaders; they encourage followers. And when the leaders lead and they do something provocative and they change the culture, niggas steal it. and then the person who stole it gets the credit for your creativity. I don't support nothing that Dave's creativity, man. But I agree with you though, because clout is clout, and it's gonna be what it is. That's what it's always gonna be. You ready for your turn?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna count you down. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm sick of these dumbass kids and these dumbass people who are making it dangerous to go outside. I'm in Silver Spring, Maryland. I don't know what we doing. Why are we shooting at 3 a.m? Why are we causing problems, headaches? We downtown. What are we doing? Go sit y'all stupid ass down. Go find, do some homework. Go kick it with the peoples. Go do something positive. Why are you up? Why are you in the street at 3 a.m. beefing with somebody that you really don't have a real problem? What's your real problem? He took your girl. That wasn't your girl to begin with. What do you do? He stole some money from you. Come on, dog. $20. I mean, a nigga violated. He violated, and I understand you stand on business. But at the end of the day,
a nigga steal $20 from me. He gotta die. Respect.
This nigga fucking up the message. But hey, but also real shit.
I'm not about positivity.
Hey, on real shit though, you gotta be real, dog. What the fuck are you doing up at 3 a.m. shooting, across the street? And what are you doing? It's Silver Spring. This is what we, growing. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. If you're from, obviously, when I say DMV, we're not talking about Baltimore. Baltimore is this whole nother.
That's a whole nother country.
whole nother country, like you said.
Not even the United States.
But when you talk about specifically. When you specifically talk about DC and Maryland, you have to understand that, for a long time, DC people used to make fun of or belittle or make fun of Montgomery County just because they felt like oh, it's sweet just because it's some money in Montgomery County. Hey, look, you can take it however you want to. It's dangerous anywhere you go. If you don't know the place, you don't know the place.
But I was out there, and
to push back on that idea of DC and Maryland. Or DC looking down on Montgomery County, I don't want to hear that shit because at the end of the day, y'all could call it sweet. You can say whatever you want to, but you got to be real. When before they put the Chick-fil-A on 14th Street, where was y'all at? Yeah. Y'all was in Silver Spring. Y'all was in Silver Spring with me, with a bunch of us. Yeah, y'all was coming down here.
I'm not happy to do this.
Hey, but it's real though. At the end of the day. This whole idea of Montgomery County being sweet and just all of the all the slander.
It's not sweet. Niggas will die out there.
Nigga, you could die anywhere at the end of the day, but y'all want to kick it out here. Don't kick it out here if it's sweet, it's all these negative things. Nah, don't kick it out here. Stay in DC then. But y'all ain't gonna do that because y'all like DC. And that's but y'all what I mean, y'all I'm sorry, y'all like Silver Spring. Y'all like Silver Spring. Y'all like Montgomery County. Who don't? Keep it real. Do you want to be on the block? You want to be on the block all day where you gotta look over your shoulder, or you want to go chill with your girl or your man's and where it's safe and you can be like, hey dog, look at these white people.
Take it from me. I moved from Silver Spring back to the block. The block is never winning, bro.
And that's all I'm saying. Just we don't have to put one down to make another one shine. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it a buck. Y'all like Silver Spring, we like DC, and that's just what it is.
That's a fact. Everybody got their own land.
Because it's a bunch of us. It's a bunch of us who will go into Southeast, and we'll post our location on Instagram just to feel like we're doing something. But in this shit, it's a bunch of people in DC who they might be from Southeast. They'll travel all the way from Southside, come up this jump just to go to the movies. You didn't skip gallery. But you'd be like, I'm gonna come all the way up from Southside to go to the movies. I'm just saying, it's a balance. It's a balance. Anything in Maryland, Maryland and Montgomery County specifically. I know obviously PG County got they feel a little bit in between just because PG County is more acknowledged. But at the end of the day, it's Maryland. It's Team Maryland, Team 301, Team 240. It don't matter. We all together. We all rock with each other. We ain't gotta fake like it ain't real. Come on now. We down the street. I could walk into PG County. I could walk into DC. Just saying, and vice versa. We all rock with each other. Ain't gotta be no beef. But at the end of the day, let's get back to the point. Point is, sit y'all dumbasses down. It's about to be nice outside. Go enjoy the weather. Stop shooting at each other. Stop Stop scaring, these people, these women, these children, these kids. Don't go sit y'all dumbass down. Go do something better with your life, man. Go get a podcast like us. Matter of fact, go subscribe to our podcast. Fuck that.
Facto. Speaking of women and children, Jalen Green and Drea.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, dog. I don't know why it's such a big problem. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. For all the dudes who okay, first off, if you're an NBA guy, I know Gil and Nick, they was going hard on her or whatever.
I'm not cool with them.
And going hard on her, that might not be the right word for her. But at the end of the day, you gotta keep it real. Like it's a bunch of niggas who would really be fucking with Drea if they had the opportunity. So for Jalen Green, who's 22, 23, whatever, man, hey, go do your thing, yo, boy. Hey, represent. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let me offer some pushback, right? My problem with it is not the age gap. It's more so that
her son?
Nah, it's more so that this wouldn't be a thing if this nigga didn't have a $300 million contract that's about to come in.
Hey, I mean that's when you start, you can break it down in several ways. I look at it like this.
Breaking it down like that.
I look at it like the only problem that there is the fact that she has a child that is the same age as this man. That look weird when you be like, hey, I'm your stepdad.
Is crazy, son.
I'm your stepdad, nigga. We the same age, nigga. I should be hooping with you, nigga. We should be playing video games, talking about logging the PS5 right now.
I put it to you like this, right? Alright, boom, right? Let's say Jonathan Majors didn't go through all that nonsense he went through. If Jonathan Majors backed up a 22-year-old, right? She would be there for Jonathan Majors' money. She would be there to be, I'm about to get under Jonathan Majors and I'm about either gonna get some clout or I'm making some bread from him. Drea don't got nothing going on outside of Jalen Green.
See, but that's where you wrong.
That's the predatory behavior. What Drea been doing?
Dogs, her swim collection. Her swim collection doing business, dog. No, because this is the thing. She's not right now. Her headline. She ain't making headlines. No,
she making bread. She making bread. The swim collection.
But she got bread.
Swim collection can hold her down. It ain't gonna be millions. It ain't gonna be $300 million like what Jalen Green got to get.
It ain't doing that.
About a difference in money, brother.
But this is my thing. This is where I'm gonna flip it.
Okay.
Jalen Green wouldn't be with Drea just to be with Drea. Because he could have got with any Ray. Look, let's be real. Let's be real. Drea, she look good. She looks like a regular Instagram model.
She looks scrumptious, nigga.
She look like she looks. Hey, she what I call a nice little piece. But she looks like a regular Instagram model like any other joint on there, and that's just what it is. Jalen Green would not be messing with her if she didn't have her own bread. Jalen Green would not be messing with her.
No. If she ain't have her own brand, he definitely messing with her.
If he wouldn't mess with her if she especially get her pregnant, he might hit the jump, but he ain't gonna get her pregnant. And then on top of that,
what you just talking about in the video. These young niggas don't know no better.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying you gotta keep it real. At the end of the day, is it you could? I know a lot of people say it's predatory, and I understand that to a certain degree.
I don't think it's predatory.
I
think it is, but to a difference. It's not age predatory. It's like money predatory. Like I know.
But that's my thing. She could have. You know how many dudes in the DM? Think about it.
That's true. That's true.
She could have been like a, $5 million net worth, $25 million net worth, $100 million net worth. She got her selection. She don't need Jalen. You know how many NBA niggas want her? Come on, just alone dog. Come on, Slim.
He might have saw a bigger picture, man. It's an investment. He might be worth $700 million.
It's an investment because she has a child by the nigga. So, but at the end of the day, she could have got pregnant by anybody. Come on, you think about it, dog. Her current child is 22 years old. You telling me in 22 years ain't nobody else try to worth money try to hit the jump or try to get the jump pregnant?
I mean, Gilbert Arenas, he got a kid by, and you feel me? He had the highest contract at the time. So I'm with you. I support you on that.
I'm saying.
I'm saying she lived by a certain lifestyle, and she chose a nigga based on the lifestyle.
She made a smart business decision, definitely. But shit, it goes both ways. Because at the end of the day, look at what Now the NBA might not want to.
That is the girl that you want.
NBA might not want to cut a check because you're dealing with her, but at the end of the day, he gonna get some money and some interactions and some publicity just because he's dating her. He can't date a regular Joe and get the same publicity. It's just not. It's a business decision both ways.
If nothing else, when he washed up, he could get on basketball.
That's true. He could do whatever. He got options. Hey, both of them got options. That's the key word.
Longevity, man, nepotism, all that shit.
Yes, sir. Keep it going.
Where we at with it? Oh man, Drake and Kanye.
What do we? It's 2024.
Speaking of two people who want to have sex with each other, these niggas is gay. I ain't gonna lie.
I just look at it like this. It's 2024.
Got sexual tension. Like, why y'all still beefing?
To be honest, I feel like Kanye just beefing with himself. Cause you know what?
No.
I just feel like
Drake is throwing subliminals every song he dropped. Why would he put Kim K on Search and Rescue?
I mean, shit, why not?
It's subliminals, bro. These niggas is gay. They throwing the gayest shots that they can throw. And no offense to LGBTW. CW.
We gonna get kicked off this motherfucker. Just fucking this nigga.
Anyway. I don't know the acronym. Salute to you niggas. I'm saying to you.
He's special at it. Anyway, the point is, the point of the matter is, I just don't get why they still beefing. Why are they still going? It's just let it go. Ain't nobody, but you know what? Actually, talk about business. You talk about You talk about business decisions. Uh-huh. That's a business decision. You see, he number one. Kanye number one at the moment.
True.
Keep beefing with each other. I know y'all running up a bag behind the scenes, and we just feed into it just cause. Even though we tired of it, we still got to talk about it. That's why we talk about this podcast right now because y'all still beefing.
I still think them niggas kind of gay for each other. Even out of the way they talk about one another, man, it's a little off kilter. Like,
I just don't get it.
Yeah, Drake had me scared. You feel me? He made me take it to another level because of how he was. I don't like the way they talk about one another. But
all I'm saying is, I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of years they just drop an album together, just to be like, just to kill clear the air, and just to make it. Just to be like, hey, I have control of the whole world.
Point, they done made love. Like, what?
You stupid. Anyway, I just look at the beef. The beef is stupid. It's 2024. Move on. Nobody cares.
Them niggas is crazy.
Drop some music that people actually want to hear. Drake, we want you to rap, dog. Just rap. I don't know why you be. We good on you. We know you can. You know you can carry a tune. I ain't gonna say sing, you know, sometimes I be feeling like, because like, if you see him live, it's kind of disappointing because he be singing off key, and I don't get it.
There's not enough auto-tune in the world to make these niggas get singing in person.
I just be like, dog, we know. He be fucking up the song because it's like he be singing way off key because I guess he can't hit those notes the same no more. I don't know. It was disappointing.
Speaking of sharp vocals, man, Skip Bayless and shit in the show.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this: as far as Skip, you gotta let it go. Your show is done. You know, and because when you think about it like this, Skip has always been extremely controversial.
Okay.
But what has made his stardom last all these years is his partner, is his dance partner, is his rival. Stephen A. His personality is so big that he's a perfect match for a Skip because Skip has a big personality, but it only comes out when he's passionate about, like, when he only turned up when somebody else turned up. He's not really turning up with Keyshawn. Keyshawn's cool. Keyshawn's he's smooth, he's cool, calm, collected. But he's not turning up the same way Shannon did. He's not turning up the same way Stephen A. did. And that's the biggest thing. So now they talk about bringing Paul Pierce on. That's kind of dumb.
That's hilarious. Hey, Skip Bayless, I think you gotta let it go.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna cancel his show soon because it's not doing numbers. We don't really care to watch him no more.
Hey, Skip Bayless, I tell you what to say in your show, right? I'm not even going to set you up. I'm gonna give you some real advice. Get a white man to argue with you, bro. The problem is you keep trying to get these niggas to beef with you, and that's gonna make the black community not like you. You get a white man to argue with you like Stephen A. argue with you. We back on the map, bro. You need me to manage you, son. I'm gonna put you, get Max Kellerman to just deny you, whatever you talking about. Nigga, rainbows is every color. Nigga, rainbows ain't nothing. I'm telling you to change the game.
I disagree. Two white people
you
arguing.
You need a white man to argue with you, Skip. They'll fuck with you again. You got an opportunity.
Nah, I disagree. Two white people arguing, I'm gonna think it's politics and not tune in.
Think you gonna think it's CNN on the bed.
Exactly. I'm good. I'm good. I'll wait till November.
Hey, I ain't messing with you. I think you gotta let it go.
It's time to get up out of there, dog. They, at the end of the day, if this was a black show, they'd have been canceled. So you just gotta let them go.
Another love TKO.
You gotta let them. You just gotta let it go. I just all I'm saying. As far, but to kind of go into a little bit deeper about this Shannon thing, like Shannon Sharp, he's obviously going crazy right now. He's doing his thing.
Man.
Shout out to him. But I don't understand everybody going in on the man. It's like
they gotta get off my man's nuts, man.
I just look at it like what he do.
my man got mad hip injuries. Y'all over here calling him sad.
Yeah, they did him dirty. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the shit was funny, but it was just like y'all trying to run with this game narrative.
Y'all know my man got scoliosis. Like, what we talking about here? So y'all gotta give my man dick. Like, what we talking about?
I'm just saying, let that man live.
Let him live.
Because you know why? Because this is the thing that people like don't look at the other side of it. He putting out stuff we want to see. That's just literally what it is.
This nigga a good content creator, son. And he don't cut out shit that's like, you feel me? Some niggas that cut out some stuff that don't fit their agenda. He put everything in here, even the negative. He put it in there so you could be the judge yourself, whether it's positive or not. Leave my man Shannon alone, man. That man got messed up. You feel me? He got
let him live.
He got CT in the spine. Like, what we doing? Let him live, son.
Let him live. Let him do his thing. At the end of the day, he's providing content that we want to see. That's just real.
He's
like, you can't hate on him.
Culture.
Very important. Very important. That's just what it is. I just say let him live. Let him do his thing. At the end of the day, he's providing the content that we want to see. I mean, think about it. 2024 has been coming out with bangers, and you just gotta respect.
Back to
back. You can't hate on him. I mean, cause shit, ain't nobody else was doing it.
So that nigga interviewed Lil Rel, bro. Who the hell is interviewing Lil Rel?
That's what I'm saying. You bringing on people that have a different perspective that we want to see.
Really having real.
He. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie though. At some point, you kind of be like, this nigga hitting that spam button, dog. He's spamming the shit out the. He's spamming the shit out comedians.
At the same time, though, bro. You got to do that though. If it's hot, what you want me to do?
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
It's hot.
I mean, I respect the game. I mean, do your thing until it don't work. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, man, we got to keep it going.
Speaking of hot, man, there's a pastor in Brooklyn. He going straight to hell.
Look, I'm going to tell you like this. What's up with this year, dog? What's up with this year? It's something about this year where it's about finessing. It's about, stealing, scheming, getting over. It's what's going on. What we doing?
Hey, man, I usually
what we doing?
I usually love a finesse. Robbing an old lady out 90 bands, man. You unrespectable, man. So like, you going too far. You going too far. My man, not my man. He ain't my man. That's wrong terminology. Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Bishop Lamar Whitehead. Right? He done robbed his parishioners out of over $500,000. They convicted him on 2 charges of wire fraud. And I don't remember what the third charge was, but it's also another type of fraud. Either way, he done stole enough money from people that he's facing 45 years in the penitentiary. Mind you, before he became a bishop, he had already got convicted on fraud charges. He devoted his life to crime. and then said, "What's the easiest crime to get away with? The Lord."
Facts.
This man going straight to hell. It's nothing
I'm just
good.
saying.
It's nothing good coming to him.
I just feel bad for anybody who tuned into his live stream because first off, I don't trust no nigga that I don't trust no nigga that look like Bobby Shmurda. What we doing? You can't tell me that's not Bobby Shmurda's uncle. What we doing? What we doing? What you wear chains that from 1992? What we doing?
Bro, that man got custom made Dior sweatshirts.
Every time we see you, you got on a different name brand. Come on, dog. That's not what that's don't nobody that's not fly. Oh, I got Fendi on today. I got Gucci on today. That's not fly.
No. He not even putting the Fendi. He nigga got Fendi on, Louis at the same time with some Gucci. Then you can't mix and match designer, bro. That shit is you not fly. You a bum.
I'm gonna tell you like this, and this just may be me, but I don't want to hear nothing about style from. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that a little bit.
Yeah, put it together.
I'm. When it comes to style, it's all subjective, right? It's all subjective, but to me, it's a cop out. If number one, you got put on all designer to be fresh, that would you lame.
Yeah, you don't got no style.
You flexing money. You ain't flexing style. You ain't flexing personality. You ain't flexing originality. None of that. You just say, I got some bread. Let me throw out $600 for a t-shirt. Nah, you just look stupid. Then on top of that, if you mix brands, you definitely goofy. You definitely goofy. Sure. And I'm gonna tell you the number one fit. We talk about mixed brands that I would consider goofy, and I don't care who I'll fight this to the death. You are goofy if you ever put this outfit on, because you just don't understand how lame that is. Mm-hmm. If you thought putting on a Hugo Boss shirt, with the Adidas sweatpants, and then some True Blue 3s,
straight to hell.
I don't know, my boy. That's might wanna go back in the crib. That's not it.
Niggas been communicating.
That's not it. All I'm saying is it should never happen. Go ahead, cancel yourself. Go ahead, go back in the house.
And listen,
sit your ass down.
And listen, man. I'm surprised.
That should never be the fit.
My real take is I'm surprised he's still alive, right? Because my granny goes, yo, I donated $90K to the church, right? And then I go to the church because obviously I want to see what the $90K was. Like my grandmother just told me I spent $90K on the church. So let me go to the church. See, I want to see a new roof or something that's, you feel me, essential to the church. I show up, this nigga got a new pair of Dior. This nigga got
what I'm saying.
A Gucci parishioner shoot, right?
I'm just saying.
Like murder, like headshot. Like what we like. I gotta do it for Granny. I gotta do it for Little Saint. Like we gotta.
I'm just saying, dog. I don't care.
It's crazy. This nigga's playing with people. Like people don't die over. Don't play with nobody.
Nah, this is real stuff. That's real stuff. Really you faking robberies. You faking robberies. Come on,
playing
dog.
A lot of games.
You playing games with people who really trying to. Because I mean, look, I said, religion is one of the most sought out things in the world.
That's a fact.
And when you sit there and play with people's face like that, that's what I'm saying. That's why. That's why, it gets serious. You're really putting the threat on your head, and you don't even understand. Because, like I said, you can't be sitting there. You can't sit there. Like, if you notice, when you see TD Jakes, when you see what's my man, white guy,
Joel Osteen.
Exactly, Osteen. When you see him, when you see them two, obviously those are just some of the biggest people, pastors on TV. But when you see them, you don't see them with Gucci and Fendi and all that on. If they have it on, it's more low key. It's more like a low key thing. But when that's not what you see. They have a nice suit on or something like that. But that's not what you see because at the end of the day, we as the viewer, we know they getting money, but it's something sketchy when it's like Hold on. You got the Bentley out front. You got the you got this new Tom Ford suit, custom, and we know it's Tom Ford.
It's too hot.
It's too hot. It's too hot. If I was in a different light, I would rob your ass if I got close to you. That's just me, but I'm not a robber. I chill. I just be chilling.
You just a nigga who get fly, man. Speaking of fly, man, Saquon.
This is the segment where we're gonna go into the next segment called Pass the Rock. Go ahead, man. You started off with Saquon.
Hey. Go ahead. You got it. No, this is your division. This is literally your division. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
It's personal. This shit hard for you.
Hey, the Eagles. I see what they try to do. They trying to get back to what was that?
They trying to lose
22. They try to get the 22 year, and I respect the hustle. I respect what you're trying to do, but here's the problem: the pressure's on. Yeah, the pressure's on because you don't got no more excuses. I see you sign Devin White today. You signed Devin White today.
Not Devin White. What's the nigga name? That ain't the nigga name. But yeah, I feel you. Go ahead, G.
What's his name? Devin White.
You sure?
Yeah, the linebacker.
I believe. Go ahead.
You say you believe me. They signed him today. Or let me see. Yeah, Devin White.
Right, Devin White.
Yeah, they signed Devin White today. And, one year deal. I see what they're trying to do. And granted, they put together a real nice team. But here's the problem. The pressure's on. First off, Saquon is, as we've seen, he's not the healthiest person out there.
Yeah.
I like the Gardner Johnson pick up again to get him back on the squad because y'all needed that. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you creating a big target on your back because we looking at you like, okay, so you got Jalen Carter, you got Devin White now, you got Gardner Johnson, you got Saquon, you still got AJ Brown, you got all these big names, but you got to execute when it matters most.
I'm laughing at them niggas. They lost Jason Kelsey, who's literally probably top 3 centers who ever fucking played the game. And y'all niggas is trying to replace them with offensive weapons. If your quarterback get hit, because Jalen Hurts ain't no Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, he not going to read the field before hike. You got to pick up people to protect your quarterback. Y'all idea of protecting the quarterback is, I can run play action with Saquon. No, you can't. I'm going to hit Saquon with a linebacker, and my defensive end is going to hit Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
And at that point, what do we do?
I just look at it like I said, you want to get back to that DNA that they had, not this year, but the following year before.
That year that you talking about, man.
But that's what I'm saying. And like I said, there's tape out on him. There's tape out on Jalen Hurts.
Niggas ain't falling for that no more.
So he gotta. Jalen Hurts got a lot to prove this season. Granted, he gonna have a good season. But when it comes to them playoffs, if he don't win a Super Bowl, because granted he can run through the NFC. We break it down. The Lions, Jared Goff he's not a big time quarterback.
I'm not dissing the Cowboys just off the fact that Trayvon Diggs got hurt to start the season over there. It looked like a totally different team when you got that nigga on the field.
All right, let's relax.
I'm just saying they were doing really. They was like 5-0 before Trayvon Diggs went down. They went down after that.
It don't matter because I'm gonna tell you why. This is the biggest problem. Now I keep it real. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know why?
Go ahead.
To beat the Cowboys, all you gotta do is run. Simple.
I'm saying to
run the ball.
I'm saying to you that
don't tell me you can't run the ball on them because at the end of the day, this is the thing about Micah. Micah's a great talent. He's a bona fide pass rusher. But here's the thing with him: if you run directly at him, you eliminate him out the game. And we've seen it over and over and over. Every game they lost last season is because the team was effective at running the ball.
I agree.
You run the ball, you can beat them.
I'm saying it's a lot easier to run when you missing your top lockdown corner. Cause, boom. That you're more open to the pass when you're missing your top cornerback. These niggas is missing cornerback one. It's the same with the Jets. If you
Buffalo bullied them. Buffalo bullied them, dog. That ain't got nothing to do with the corner. You get bullied like that. That ain't got nothing to do with the corner.
Let me ask you this: who cornerback 2 for the Cowboys?
It was Bland.
And who's cornerback 3?
I don't know. That ain't my squad.
Nobody gonna know cornerback 3. So Bland is over here. Bland is a good corner. You put Trayvon Diggs over here.
Yeah.
So now we got 2 corners. We can now figure out how to stop the run. If we missing quarterback 1, Bland is 1, and Bland is not cornerback 1 for no other team in the league.
Facts.
So now our whole game plan is around stopping the pass. And that's the NFL is based around the pass now, bro. But nobody running the ball in the league.
But Buffalo bullied them. That if you come out to get run. But this is my thing. If you come out, Aaron Jones bullied them too. At the end of the day, when you come out the gate and you say, "Hey, y'all can't beat us in the trenches," and then they start getting down, and their opponent, the Cowboys' opponent, start getting downhill, they in trouble. That ain't got nothing to do with Trayvon. Trayvon ain't stopping that.
I agree with you 1,000%. I'm not saying we can put different people in the trenches when we have 2 cornerbacks who can guard their man, versus when we out here trying to figure out a zone that can stop you niggas from throwing the ball deep. So we can't focus on how to stop the run.
But here's my thing. But when Buffalo made it very clear, hey, we're gonna run the ball. Why did you not come? Why you bring the safeties down? I'm sorry, when you brought the safety down, why you ain't do nothing?
Because that's the goal. Once you get them niggas to bring the safeties down, all right, we gotta stop the run now. Guess what's gonna happen? 80-yard pass to Stephon Diggs, my nigga. Deron Bland is not gonna be able to stop Stephon Diggs. You had a disadvantage all season, bro.
Dog, it doesn't matter.
You had a disadvantage all year.
Dog, it don't matter. You can't stop the run. You in trouble.
You can't personnel, bro. You got a better chance of stopping the run than stopping the 80-yard pass to an all-star receiver with no quarterback run.
No, I feel you. But at the end of the day, if you can't stop the run, especially for teams that want to establish that, you're in trouble. Yeah. You're in trouble. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you, man.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
I got to disagree for the podcast. Well, let's keep rolling.
Keep it rolling. Hey, the Ravens.
Hey,
that's
NFL
no.
champion.
I'm gonna say it like this. The Ravens, all they did was, number one, allowed, as long as Derrick Henry stayed healthy, they gave Lamar an extra couple years on his career. Correct. But not only that, they just created a bigger target on themselves. And now
NFL champs.
No.
NFL champs. I'm stating it now.
And now what they did was they have now made it so at the end of the season when the Ravens lose, when they lose, we gonna be looking at Lamar like, dog, what's going on, dog? We done gave you the running back.
NFL champ.
We done gave you the pieces. You can't be like, I ain't got no weapons. You got weapons.
You got weapons for sure.
And you got this your second year in the offense, so you should be comfortable.
When that nigga run the play action to Derrick Henry, what do you do?
I mean, you gotta figure it out. Somebody gonna figure it out though.
Because not only do you gotta have a spy there for Lamar, you gotta have a nigga to stop Derrick Henry.
They dangerous. They definitely dangerous.
And then let's say your spy do realize, okay, Lamar is not handing off to Derrick Henry. By the time you realize that, a nigga gonna be open downfield. It's nothing you can do with that team. NFL champions. I promise you. I guarantee you. That's my promise this year, for sure. Lamar's winning the ring this year. And Travis Kelce and Mahomes, they got their 3.
I've seen them. They're gonna have a number 1 rush attack in the NFL, but I've seen that happen before. They didn't go nowhere.
It ain't even rush attack, bro. He got weapons of Bateman and Zay Flowers. What you supposed to do with them niggas?
He had Mark Andrews. He's had Bateman before. Zay Flowers.
It's not them niggas that he got out there today.
What you talking about? That's been his number 1 receiver since he's been in the league.
But Zay Flowers is different, son.
He is, but we also seen him fumble at the 1. So what difference do it make?
But that's one game. First, the best team in the world.
Hey man, but one game is the difference between you going to the Super Bowl.
So
that's all I'm saying.
So rookie season, Zay Flowers. Who do you think we're gonna see next year?
I'm just saying he gonna come out better, but then the day,
one game, year. You get to learn from fumbling.
One game. I'm just saying, one game is the difference maker. You know, if you, like I said, the Ravens are gonna be nasty. They're gonna do damage, but at the end of the day, when the pressure start to kick in, I haven't seen Lamar come up big. That's all I'm saying.
Them niggas don't win the Super Bowl unless they run into the Jets, and then they.
Hey man. Nah, the Jets ain't got no gas. I keep telling you that.
Shut up, nigga.
Check your wings.
I don't want to hear nothing about what you talking about.
Y'all still in the hangar. Just go ahead and chill.
I don't want to hear nothing.
This is not a conversation for you. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Jets, nigga. What are you talking about?
Please. You know, it's called sit y'all ass down. Y'all ain't worth a damn.
Speaking of Jets, man, a nigga flew across the country totally. Russell Wilson.
Hey, look. Russell Wilson. Hey, my man. You the finesse the game, dog. You talk about you didn't talk. You play like shit for the Broncos, and then you say I'm not renegotiating my contract. So then you be like, hey, go ahead and trade me, and then you say, hey, run me my money. Y'all gonna pay me that 30? What is it, 36 or whatever the fuck? Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna make my new team only pay me about $1 million.
Hey, Russell Wilson.
Hey, go ahead, finesse the system, dog.
Russell Wilson might be the luckiest nigga in America.
He do.
He got 2 bad coaches back to back, and that made it seem like he ain't the problem.
Absolutely.
He's part of the problem. This nigga's trash now. Like, he's not good anymore.
He definitely is. He definitely lost a step or lost his game. I mean, yeah, but this is how I look at it. Like, hey, he's proven in the league. Mm-hmm. I think it's just his time to run his course. Mm-hmm. I think he's seen a lot of football, and sometimes you just run his course. Cool. But at the end of the day, hey, I ain't mad at you. Hey, what they say? Get paid, y'all nigga. Get paid. Do your thing.
Get your money, black man.
Get your money.
And really, we see a double feature that though, man.
Do your thing.
And really, we see a double feature that though, because my man Kirk Cousins in Atlanta.
Hey, Kirk Cousins keep robbing the bank, dog. I ain't mad at it. Because you know why? He ain't on my squad no more. He ain't on my squad no more. I ain't paying that nigga, so I don't give a fuck. Keep robbing these niggas.
I'm mad at Kirk Cousins, though, man.
Keep giving these niggas hope.
I'm mad at Kirk Cousins, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Why you mad?
Because I want Kyle Pitts to see so bad. I want Kyle Pitts to do good so bad. And he's not going to do good under these injury-prone niggas. Kirk Cousins is going to tear his ACL in the 3rd game of the season.
Kirk Cousins say no to show up. I mean, the Achilles injury was a freak thing.
Brother man, they just traded Desmond Ridder. I don't even know who the second-string quarterback for the Falcons is.
No matter. Kirk Cousins gonna be there. Trust me. He's going to be there.
He's 36 years old.
That don't matter. I mean, shit. Look how old your quarterback is, the Rodgers.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, Rodgers, I'm worried about the nigga.
These niggas,
everybody should be worried if your quarterback is over 30 years old and he tear his Achilles.
Nah, you should be worried if your quarterback, if you don't know if your quarterback gonna be in politics or if he gonna be in the NFL.
Man, this nigga made it something totally different.
I'm just saying.
My greater point is this, right? Kirk Cousins, as good as he was on all the teams that he done played for, this nigga's 36 with a torn Achilles. Like, you putting a lot of eggs in that basket. Like, it's a lot to bet on this nigga.
Nah, Atlanta dumb as fuck. That's just really shit. Atlanta dumb as fuck. Coming off an Achilles injury and you gonna pay $180 million? Oh, you're not trying to win.
For 36 years old.
Hey, you're not trying to win.
Nigga said he the exact nigga to throw the ball on people.
This nigga Kirk Cousins. This nigga Kirk Cousins got 1 playoff win. What we doing?
In 14 years. So he got mad years in the league. Like, a lot of time.
He's been in the league since 2010.
That's 14 years. I got it on it. I'm on point, boy.
Hey, I'm just saying, what we doing?
Hey, listen, man.
It's either 2010 or 2012. I can't remember exactly. But it's one of the 2 years.
He out here competing.
I mean, he competing, but he ain't doing shit. Like, he ain't winning.
It's not competitive about this nigga playing football.
I'm just saying, if he don't get hurt, he gonna get one of his receivers hurt. Shit.
Ryan Tannehill is better off than that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, that's a stretch, but you know,
Ryan
I'm just saying.
Tannehill made the AFC Championship. Kirk Cousins ain't never done that. He ain't made the
He
NFC.
also had Derrick Henry, and at the before any injury.
What does that
go
mean?
ahead and dominate.
What does that mean? You don't remember Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook ain't Derrick Henry though.
That nigga got jitters, man.
And that was before. Well, okay, I get what you're saying, but still,
got jitters. Like, what we talking about here?
Still, dog, when you
throw that shit to jitters, man. You can throw that shit anywhere. Okay.
They defense, the Vikings defense wasn't what the Titans was that year, and man, the culture wasn't like that either.
Listen, man, that nigga going straight to the first round exit. Salute to him.
Oh, he is, but well, yeah, because they probably win that division. So you're probably right.
No, I don't even know that for sure. Cause you feel me?
Well, the Bucks solid too. So they
got. That's what I'm saying. I can't even say that for certainty. Like the Bucks done added mad pieces that they needed.
I mean, you're right. It's up in the air, but at the end of the day, respect the Cousins because he getting that bag, and I can't hate on him.
No, you know why? I love a nigga getting the bag, and I don't mean nigga like black person. I mean,
I'm not. But I'm not mad at Cousins because you know why? Because we ain't paying them. I don't give a fuck what they do.
True that.
I ain't paying him. He ain't on my squad. He was on my squad, and that hurt. I didn't want to be cousins with him then.
I ain't gonna lie. If he was on your squad, he'd knock you right out the box. Speaking of knockout, man.
Speaking of knockout. Hey, what's up? Why you man? First off, I think you man, Anthony Joshua should just go ahead. Somebody need to go ahead and lock that man up because he ain't had to do Ngannou like that. He ain't had to do him like that.
Listen, man.
You saw the second knockout punch. That was personal.
No, I'm trying to tell you.
That was like you beating. That was like he was beating on a little kid. He said, "What?" It got his little ass, and then that nigga collapsed.
And Ngannou knocked Tyson Fury to the canvas, right? And that's just Tyson Fury didn't do no workouts. He didn't get his body right. He went out there thinking he could just beat the nigga with pure presence. You can't do it with a power puncher like Ngannou. His knockout punch is the strongest on earth. And Joshua treated it like that. And that was a real problem for that. He ain't never been hit like that to where a nigga hit you flush. That's the problem with the UFC people, right? Because I'm not going to say UFC better than boxing. I prefer boxing because I'm a boxing fan. But I'm also saying that, y'all got to understand, MMA is more about you being able to wrestle, avoid kicks. Defense is very important in MMA. You got to understand how to defend multiple styles. And boxing is hitting you in your face. Like some of these niggas, they know how to defend a leg kick, but you don't know how to get punched in your face. Like, and that was the problem with Ngannou. He's a very good defender. He know how to stop a nigga from wrestling. He know how to stop a nigga from kicking him in the shins. But you don't know how to stop somebody from punching you in your face.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. His biggest mistake was leaving Mike Tyson. Because first off, it tells me a lot when you get caught flush straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
That's what should happen with you when you fight a former world heavyweight champion.
I'm just saying.
In your second boxing match ever. You should get hit with something you never seen before. That's what should happen.
I mean, it should, but it shouldn't. Because you've been in combat, and I know MMA and UFC and boxing are two different things. But getting hit straight down the middle, come on, dog. You can't tell me you ain't see it. You can't tell me you ain't see it.
Man, he could have soared a million.
But the problem was he reverted back to his UFC days, and he was flat footed.
That nigga was trying to protect the kick, huh?
He was protecting everything, but
he thought Anthony Joshua was gonna kick him in the shin, right?
Because I'd never seen a like it's different. It's different when you see a nigga he beating up on you and then you get caught. Nah, that nigga just caught him flush.
That nigga literally picked his perfect punches. Like every punch I'm gonna throw at you is gonna be towards knocking you out. And like nothing you can do.
Anthony Joshua didn't even look. He didn't even look like he looked like he could have just came out there. He could have signed the contract yesterday and just been like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It looked pretty crazy.
It looked terrible.
What
was you doing?
The main thing that looked crazy.
His Ngannou's, Francis Ngannou, his head got too big because he felt like, oh, I gave Tyson Fury work, and he did. But at the end of the day, you got to be real. Two different styles of fighting. Anthony Joshua is a good. He got footwork. He's a great. I won't say great, but he's a really good boxer. Mm-hmm. And and if he's not tired, because we've seen him get worn down and look sloppy, but if he's not tired, man, you in trouble. And then we've seen it because that man, he looked like at one point he looked like Amir Khan.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think it just comes down to simply the man Joshua ain't for play. Like Fury will take it easy on you. Another thing about Fury, a lot of Fury fight plan is based on being heavier than you. Like he won't Wilder down by leaning on him for the whole fight. You can't do that with Ngannou. Ngannou the same size as him, so that makes the fight a little more even. Weight. Joshua never depended on being bigger than his opponent, taller than his opponent, nothing.
He got better footwork.
If Joshua wanted, Joshua could have been 29-1 right now instead of 27-3. Because he could have ran for the whole other. He tried to fight a fight that ain't his fight, and that's when he lost.
Once he can't brawl. He definitely can't brawl for shit.
That's what I'm saying. Once he seen Ngannou was like, hey, yo, I don't got to brawl. I don't got to run. Shit. I can literally choose how I win this fight.
Ngannou got his head too big because he felt like he was training with Mike Tyson.
He had no business being in
there. Tyson Fury, just as slow as he is, he was like, "Oh, okay, bet."
Yeah, he ain't had no business being.
But he learned. I guarantee you, he gonna go back to MMA. You'll see.
And I'm sure hitting that canvas hurt a little different, man. Like when you really lay in there from one.
I get that nigga credit.
You ever play Fight Night, man? You can hear the record one.
Hey, all I'm saying is I give that nigga credit because when them knees touched them ankles, I said, "Oh, he been doing his yoga."
Yeah, that nigga dead for sure. I thought the nigga died in the ring. I'm glad
I just respect it. He flexible. Pause. He got some.
No.
He been doing the stretches.
Speaking of dead, man, I'm tired of y'all saying that niggas done with the '80s. Like the '80s wasn't. It's still basketball, man. Niggas still got to.
You know what? This is where we differ. Look, this is how I look at it.
Go ahead.
It's funny as shit to me because you know what? For years and years and years, all we hear about is the 80s and the 90s was the glory days. It was it was hard. It was real basketball. It's none of this stuff in it. But here's what I look at it. It's certain things that they don't want to talk about, like illegal defense. Okay. They don't want to talk about that part of it. You don't want to talk about the skill set. Now, granted, obviously, there's when you talk about skill set, you got to take into consideration the resources, the fact that people are training differently. Yeah. But let's be real, dog. Let's be real. Mm-hmm. When you look at a lot of the guys in the 80s and 90s, you got dudes out of shape. Or maybe they're in shape because they can find a way to be drinking beer, smoking cigarettes, or smoking cigars and still come and play. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, I mean, when you see a dude who 18 who hairline touching his neck, you gotta understand something going on. And I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything, but man, Gilbert brought up a good point because I don't know how at 18 your hairline touching the back of your neck. Like I don't know how that happened.
That's
just if you work out and you playing, I'm just saying it's just a little wild. You strong as shit, but your hairline touching your neck.
I agree with you. My problem with the whole era talk
is not confirm or deny anything.
No, I agree with you. My whole problem with the era talk is that there's always a figure in the era that defines the era, and he defines the field. Like, boom. So, Jordan, right? You could say, the whole NBA thought you needed a center to win a championship. You started seeing more guards getting picked earlier because you needed somebody to check Michael Jordan. Same shit with Shaq. Richard Jefferson went on the podcast. He said, hey, yo, we had two centers on the team. None of them niggas is good. They were just big because you needed two big niggas to guard Shaq. So you're going to say Shaq was guarded by plumbers, But it's not Shaq is guarded by plumbers. You need niggas Shaq size to check Shaq. Same shit with Jordan. You need people of Jordan's level of athleticism to check Jordan. And same shit with LeBron, Kobe, Steph Curry. That's why I hate the era talk. Because the era is defined by who's playing in it. Whoever's dominating your era, you need a player to stop them. It's the reason the stretch four came to be. Hey,
but that's literally the only reason why we give Jordan the credit.
That's my point. The only way to stop Tim Duncan from blocking all your players' layups, you need a stretch four. Tim Duncan made the stretch four era. Now you got Kevin Love, Chris Bosh. You need a big man who can shoot the three because you need to get Tim Duncan out the paint.
That's
if you're a generational talent, you define the field. Roger Bell wasn't good at nothing but blocking Kobe's eyesight. You know why? Every team needed a Roger Bell, a Shane Battier. That's why I hate when they say, "Oh yeah, this era got this nigga, this era got that nigga." Brother man, the Detroit Pistons had Joe Dumars as a shooting guard. He was 6'3". Guess what? It was no more 6'3" shooting guards after that. How many 6'3" shooting guards you see in the league today?
No.
That's Michael Jordan. Because you can't have a 6'3" nigga guarding Michael Jordan. Because guess what he gonna do? Right over the top mid-range. Cash money. If you're a player who's an all-time great, you're going to define the field. That's why I hate... They treating Clyde Drexler like he not good, man. Clyde Drexler was hitting finger rolls from the free throw line.
I mean, this is what I say. I respect the older generation, the 80s and 90s. You're talking about Bird, you're talking about Magic, you're talking about Isaiah, you're talking about Jordan, Rodman, all these guys. And I respect it, you know, but I just look at it like it's their fault. Because at the end of the day, all these guys talk about like Shaq, Charles Barkley, Jordan, Pippen. All of these guys put dirt on today's NBA because it's rough. I'm sorry that you can two-piece a nigga and you just get a technical foul. I'm sorry that you can grab a nigga shorts and check his draws real quick, just to guard him. I'm sorry that back then, it was okay to clothesline a nigga and it just be like, hey, this part of the game.
Hey, and let me make a quick point right fast too. I agree with you 1,000%. Shaq, you cannot average 12 points and 8 rebounds today, by the way. Let me just put that out there. I'm tired of you doing this Rudy Gobert shit you doing.
I'm Rudy trash though.
No, Rudy trash though. Rudy Gobert is trash. He would be averaging 6 blocks a game if he was in 1993. Like, if he was in an era where niggas wasn't shooting from half court, it's nothing you could do with the nigga because of how long his arms is. He looked as bad.
He will get dunked on. I'm sorry, he just get dunked on.
You think Rudy Gobert getting dunked on?
He get dunked on now. What you think he? Come on, dog.
I'm saying to you that come from like, hey yo, I gotta also play the 3-point line a little bit.
So that's come from niggas ain't scared to dunk on him, man. Yeah, his own teammate said it. Ain't nobody scared of Rudy Gobert.
I think it's way easier to catch a nigga slipping when I'm trying to figure out.
You ain't gotta catch him slipping. You just see him. Hey, that's who down there? Oh, Rudy? Bet.
That's a slipping. But that man averaged 3 blocks a game in a 3-point
shooting era. Jordan didn't care about that. You
Jordan
think
wasn't shooting threes, nigga?
He goes to the paint. That makes it worse.
That makes it easier to block you, nigga. You're going to the hoop every trip. If I gotta worry about, hey yo, do I? He
can't guard the 3-point line, so why does it matter? He can't guard the 3-point line, so what you worried about?
I agree with you. I'm saying to you, he still tries to guard the 3-point. Shaquille O'Neal is not running.
And Shaquille would bang on him if he was in shape and in young. Jordan would bang on him because nobody intimidated by him.
We talking about prime. Shaq recently said, "Hey,
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm just saying though,
55-year-old Shaq is not averaging 12 points.
No, that's a fact. But my point is, nobody in no era is ever scared of Rudy. It's just not. If you're a point guard, yeah, you're gonna question it because you're just undersized. But if you are an athletic guard or forward like LeBron or Jordan or T-Mac or Kobe or the list goes on and on and on.
These are anomalies you naming, nigga.
Anthony Edwards, dog, come on now. Anthony Edwards, Jalen Green, these dudes, these young dudes
ain't getting that shit over Rudy, man. That's not happening.
Have you seen this nigga get up? Come on, Slim. Don't do that to Jalen Green. Rudy, if he can, if he can jump over all these niggas in the DM to get Drea, he could definitely jump over Rudy Gobert to get the dunk on that nigga.
Y'all heard it here first, man. I hope the Timberwolves win the NBA championship this year.
That ain't happening.
That shit is quiet. All these niggas talking crazy because Rudy got 4 defensive players of the year. Like, what are we talking about here? Like,
off of what? The weak side block. Nobody can fuck about that.
Shit in the paint. But I mean, you and me salute.
Come on, stop it. He ain't punching nothing. He get the weak side help, just like Giannis did. Giannis got it because he was weak side help defender, and that's cool. But you can't.
That ain't how that works. Giannis.
Who was he strapping? Who was he checking?
Giannis scored.
It's 50 easy, dog. It is
Giannis
easy.
Scored 50 in the closeout, son. Don't do that.
That has nothing to do with defense. He blocked
DeAndre Ayton at the cup, nigga. That's a game winner.
Everybody blocks DeAndre Ayton. Come on, dog. The man is averaging.
Nigga punched the nigga alley-oop. He was behind the nigga for the lob.
Who is scared of DeAndre Ayton?
Nigga, for the lob?
Answer the question. Who's scared of DeAndre Ayton?
We not talking about a
Answer the question. Don't run from the question.
Nigga, everybody in the world don't want to see DeAndre Ayton for a lob. Athleticism-wise, that nigga athleticism is out of the gym.
And he might as well be Ben Simmons because I don't see it.
Oh, you crazy nigga.
You crazy.
The NBA championship of this nigga getting a lob dunk on the Clippers. He put the shit in the cup with .1 on the clock.
I don't give a damn.
You can Google that.
Look at how many dunks this man has for the season.
Oh, my God. He been averaging 25 and 17 since the All-Star break, by the way. You can look that up, too. That's a fact.
I don't care.
He played for the Blazers. Nobody cared. But
nobody cared. They're not winning. And they're not winning. Man. You wild nigga. Nobody give a fuck about DeAndre Ayton. When it comes to the playoffs, first off, he ain't gonna make the playoffs. But even still, when he was with the Suns, nobody gave a damn. We saw Chris Paul. We saw Chris Paul give him a bag or get him his bag, and then after that, he was benched.
Brother man, the nigga Giannis stopped Devin Booker from getting the float or Devin Booker threw the lob and then he chased the lob down.
Saying, weak side help. I don't care what you.
I said, weak side help. That's all world. Weak side. Nobody got weak side help like that in the world.
I'm just saying. You talk about.
Giannis also has the defensive player of the year. That's
what I'm talking about. Defensive player of the year award from what? Weak side help. I think he averaged 2 blocks that year. I mean, that's cool. But when I look at defensive player of the year, I think of more like Tony Allen. Someone who's guarding the best player every night and who's taking the challenge on and locking people up.
Tony Allen was getting cooked, but that's it here or there.
Everybody getting cooked against Kobe. That's just what it was. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like, dog. You have to understand like this. When you take on the biggest the toughest challenge every night, you gotta respect the man game. Because there was nights Kobe didn't go off against him. Or he wasn't efficient against Tony. It happens. Sometimes you're going to get cooked. But at the end of the day, like I said, I respect any man who take on the challenge, the toughest challenge every game, and they go out and make it difficult. These are NBA players. LeBron, somebody guarding LeBron. If he hold him to 22, hey, that's good defense. If you hold Kobe to 22, that's good defense. But someone like Giannis, I haven't seen Giannis take on the challenge. And when he did, that man KD gave him 50. That's all I'm saying. Hey. But speaking of Giannis,
go ahead.
This is my question to you. Mm-hmm. Do you think Giannis his window's closed? Because this is why I bring it up. Because right now Giannis is averaging 30, I believe. Mm-hmm. We've seen this before, but right, and I know, obviously Dame is trying to get acclimated. Chris Middleton's been hurt in and out the lineup and shit like that. But here's my thing. When I look at impact and winning, I feel like this Giannis's game, since it hasn't really, he's improved a lot, but it's not like he has a consistent jumper. It's not like He's he's a reliable 3-point shooter. I'm just looking at like people have adapted to him. Like, yeah, it's hard to stop him, but I feel like a lot of people have adapted to, okay, he can get 30, but everybody, the rest of the team, we're not gonna let the rest of the team get it. So we can win. We can win. That's why you see, for example, like Indiana, they're up in that, and they're up in their matchup against the Bucks because you're not worried about Giannis.
Yeah, of course.
The same way, at least.
I put it to you like this, right? Malik Beasley got no business fucking starting for the Milwaukee Bucks. If you have Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you have Chris Middleton, you got Brook Lopez, we can have an all defensive lineup outside of Damian Lillard. If we just get a shooting guard who could defend, they don't have a shooting guard to defend. They're never gonna win. If they have,
you spend all your money. You spend all your money. So what you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. They had Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They have 10 more wins than they have today. Because Malik Beasley can't guard nobody. And Damian Lillard.
That's fair.
You can't have two niggas who can't guard nobody and then Chris Middleton with broken knees in a starting lineup. So now it's up to Giannis and Brook to get every stop. Nobody in the world. You're not going to get a stop on an entire team with two people. The Milwaukee Bucks built their lineup hard. And I'm not even going to blame them niggas just on the simple fact that it's the first year they got Dame. The same shit with the Suns. The Suns lineup was built way worse last year. It's better this year because now you got a year to actually add free agents, make trades, add pieces. Now, granted, the Suns lineup ain't perfect, obviously, but you have a better lineup than last year. The Bucks is third. If you give them one free agency period where they get a what's the contract? The mid-level exception. That's what you $10 million contract. Oh, you go out there, yo, let me offer Bruce Brown a $10 million contract. I got Bruce Brown to chase the other team best player. This shit look different. Their team was never gonna win this year, in my opinion.
I mean, it's definitely showing just because I feel like Dame Lillard, I think off the court shit is it's definitely having an effect on him. It's definitely impacting the man. I just look at it like, I just feel like Giannis's game has we watched the crazy elevation from from when he wasn't swole, he wasn't as dominant, and then we seen him get to his peak. We've seen him battle injuries. We've seen his teammates battle injuries, and then it's like now it's like, all right, he got 30, cool. What? How much is he impacting the game? I know what he's capable of because obviously we seen a 50-point triple double in the finals, but consistently. It's something that playmaking factor where it's like he's control over the game, like we've seen Bron do for many years. That's the piece that's missing for him, and until I see that, Boston gonna be in that finals chilling.
I mean, Giannis averaged 6 assists a game. You got to think about it like this.
That's cool. That's cool.
If I average 6 assists a game for the power forward position, think about how many shots these niggas left on the table with my point guard is shooting 41% from the field. My point guard, who usually shoot 45 or 46 from the field, is shooting 41. How many more assists do I have if this nigga is knocking out his threes? I mean, you're right. It's crippling them niggas, man. This shit is just troublesome. But I mean, I feel you though on that level. Because at the same time, if you Giannis, you got to figure out a way to get it done. It's the same shit with the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying.
Lakers ain't getting it done, and it's nobody to blame. But
like I said last time, 80 will never be enough. It's just not. I mean, he was at one point in the 2020, but it's a different game now. I look at AD like AD is disappointing because we're looking at the two challenges, the two biggest challenges he has. He come up short every time, and it's like we can respect it if he was like, all right. Okay, so you can't necessarily stop him, but you're going to go ahead and match his points or his efficiency on the court. You're not doing that. So it's disappointing, and then you're looking at like, well, damn, if Bron don't go and get 50, then what?
I think it come down to poor coaching, man. I said this watching.
But that's kind of we understand that. But then today, people got to go play.
This nigga telling me my game plan is this. I can't do something outside of what the coach is
That
telling
don't.
you.
That
My
don't.
whole point with AD is right. So constantly during the game, you watch the games. They actively work to get Rui down low post position layups. Like under the hoop, I catch the ball at the fucking restricted area, and then I can get a layup. AD starts all his post-ups from the free throw line. That's never
Look.
going. He don't got good footwork. You don't want to put this nigga at the free throw line. You want to
Look.
put him in the restricted area, and they never do that.
But this is my problem. This is my problem. All right. Yes, we can go to the bad coaching. We understand that point.
Horrible coaching.
But what I look at it is like, at some point, these dudes gotta step up to the plate. We gotta step up to the plate. Your man D'Lo, 2 for 9. That's not acceptable.
You
in
didn't
big
say
games,
that when the nigga was on fire. You didn't say
in big games. My biggest point is big games. I don't care about these. I don't care about these regular season, these meaningless games.
Was a big game, nigga. You can
no, that wasn't. That's a big game. But we've seen the Clippers blow 2 leads now of 20. Okay, man. And the Clippers do this. It's not the first time it's happened. They do this.
You're going out of your way to shit on them, man.
I'm just saying. I'm not going on my way. The proof is in the pudding. Yeah, the Clippers game.
You seen the first Clippers game of the Western playoffs. He cooked Golden State and he cooked
Golden State. It was older and
you hate
had amazing. I'm not hate. I keep it real. At the end of the day,
they got the number 2 seed out of here, and D'Lo helped the niggas cook. He helped them niggas.
Dog. All I'm saying is in the biggest moments, because we know what D'Lo's capable of. But we also understand that in the biggest moments, he ain't come through. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you do against. I don't care I don't care what you do against teams that we expect you to. We right now we expect the Lakers to beat the Warriors in the play-in because we looking at
we play the Warriors. Well,
I don't know. Because you know why? To me, the Clay if Clay don't show up. They gonna be in trouble because that secondary score is that's the part that's missing. That consistent secondary score is missing a lot, and the Lakers they found a way to, I would say to a certain degree neutralize step scoring because it's like a lot of especially because defensively the Warriors are not the same. So that's when you see Austin Reeves go off, Rui go off. You see the whole band go off, and that's fine. But like I said, D'Lo has to show up in the biggest moments. I don't care about, like I said, you do against the Warriors, but you do against the Clippers because we know what they do. I need you when it comes to these playoffs and in the toughest matchups that the Lakers seem to be running. That the problem they continuously run into is the Kings and the Nuggets. Until D'Lo show up, until AD, most importantly, AD can't go 7-18. He can't have 22 while your man has Sabonis has 17, 19, and 10. What are we doing? What are we doing? Your man had 19 rebounds?
AD told niggas years ago, I want to play the 4. I'm not a 5. And niggas forces niggas to 5. But
so we gonna allow that to be the reason why he get cooked by Joker and Sabonis every time.
Niggas, I'm not a center. I'm not into this physical shit that y'all niggas want me to do. But y'all gonna make him do.
Though.
So what you want me to do?
I'm just saying though, based off of what they bring to the team, do you want Sabonis or you want AD?
It's physicality, nigga. Sabonis is beating AD ass. He elbowed him in the face. He bumping him to the floor. AD ain't built for that. He not. That's not what he do. They need to bring back a nigga like Dwight who's gonna clothesline a nigga.
I agree. But at the end of the day, where is AD to be like, oh, nah, this dude can't check me?
He's never gonna do that.
Sabonis
That's
is
not his game.
That don't make sense to me.
This nigga started out.
He could cook. He could cook almost anybody else.
He was a point guard until junior year, bro. This nigga. I
didn't see this man give Joel Embiid the work.
Bro.
I've seen this man give Joel Embiid work. I've seen him battle with other past.
He's lost more games for Joel Embiid than he.
That's fair, but at the end of the day, I'm still talking about matchups. I haven't seen many games where if Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis go head to head, where it's like Joel Embiid had 50 and this nigga had 12.
Joel B to let you live and shoot a mid-range jumper. These European niggas is elbowing AD in the face.
Now they get physical, but at some you got all them shoulders for what? Them big ass shoulders and you can't.
This don't mean nothing. That's all. That's all. No, that's facade, nigga. He trying to scare you, niggas.
I mean, that is definitely fake because I mean he ain't got his jumper look ass.
Oh no, his jumper bad right now.
His jumper look ass. He looked like he just getting bullied. At some point, you gotta take it personal. That's all I'm saying. The coaching is hard to get past, but at the end of the day, as I look at the players like, hey, y'all on the court and y'all gotta take your matchup personal. That's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, when I see, obviously Bron didn't have a good game yesterday, but when I see Bron on a more consistent basis, go get you 25 plus, he's still getting you 7 assists or. He's going out. If he got it like when you talk about the Warriors, that Warriors game, go get you 15 rebounds, something like that. Yeah. When you go do that, it shows me, oh nah, like I'm taking it personal. I'm gonna go out there and do whatever I gotta do for my team. It's no reason that AD or D'Lo can't show up in the ways that you need him to. That's all I'm saying, dog.
I feel you, bro.
That's all I'm saying. I just need more. I need more from the key guys. I mean, Austin Reeves had a great game yesterday. Rui was solid, 9 of 11.
Hey, you know what made me laugh about that game yesterday? Rui went 8 for 10 in the first half. He finished the game 9 for 11.
That's a fact.
He shot one time in the second half, and you don't blame coaching for not getting the hottest nigga on the court multiple shots in the second half. I full 84. AD problem. It don't got nothing to do with the fact. Hey, a nigga who went 8 shot one time in the second half.
I give you coaching for that one. But everybody else, you gotta show up. Take it first. You got 18 shots.
Guess who barely played in the third quarter? The nigga who went 8 for 10 in the first half. But it's coaching. It's all AD. AD can't handle the Europeans. Salute.
No. It's not about. I don't blame all that on AD. I just keep it real.
A nigga who went 8 for 10 finished 9 for 11.
That's a problem. No, that's a problem.
Unacceptable, son.
I give you the coaching lane, but at the end of the day, dog. At the end of the day, AD still gotta show up. He can't keep consistently not get outplayed. That's all I'm saying. It's not even just like it's one person. No, it's Sabonis and Joe. Both of that nigga ass.
Them niggas are demons. Like regular people.
They is rocking that nigga left and right.
Hey, listen, man. All I'm saying is, if Rui is 8 for 10, he should finish the game 21 for 25. There's no way this nigga finish the game.
I'm just saying, dog. I need more.
11 is crazy.
I respect that. I would like Rui to put up probably 18 shots if he gonna start to highlight. But at the end of the day, I understand your position because you are a diehard Lakers fan.
I'm watching the game. This nigga not subbing the right nigga. He's subbing in 4 guards.
Hey, I understand.
D'Lo, Reeves, Dinwiddie, Prince on the court all together.
It's trash. But at the end of the day, dog, it's trash. But at the end of the day, like I said,
I feel you.
Who we gonna rely on more? Are we gonna rely on Rui or are we gonna rely on AD more?
True that, man. I'm just saying sometimes you gotta respect the high hand, man. I know what you're saying though, because AD embarrassed me in that last play when a nigga tried to throw the inbound pass and the nigga Sabonis bumped into him and that nigga fell to the floor. I said, oh man, you need the weight room. Dog. You gotta get in the weight room. But not everybody perfect, man. Salute.
I respect it. I think that wraps up the show for the day, man. The last segment of the day is called What's Really Good. Tyrone, what you got for me?
All right, let me put it to you like this, man. Hey, all you people out there who think that I'm not even gonna say the app. All you people out there who think that app is a reputable source of information, please stop believing the videos that these people put out. Just because they say that this is a thing, don't mean that this is a thing. You people are taking this like it's a real source, and if you put this on a college essay paper, you will fail with an F. Please be responsible with where you get your information from. It's very important. Information is key. Knowledge is important. Study sources that are dependable. All right.
I would agree, but TikTok be coming in clutch sometimes. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not gonna say
that. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey, for all these NBA players, all these NFL players, get paid. Nigga, get paid. Man, keep fucking these hoes. Keep running up this money.
Every time.
Hey, make these business decisions. I wouldn't say go get them pregnant, but hey, go run it up. If they giving it, go get it. That's the best thing I can tell you. That's the best thing I tell you. Is stop hating. Stop all this hating in your heart. Stop hating. We don't need to hate. We don't need to just love each other. Keep respecting young man game.
If you would
he pulled her. He pulled her. He bagged her. You just gotta respect this game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Stop hating.
Hey, that's all I'm gonna say, man. This is the After 6 podcast. My name is Satchel Young, aka Young Satch. My brother across the screen, Tyrone, aka Ty Crane. Please like, please subscribe, please comment. We'll be back next week. All right.